What's up, everybody? It's your boy Ryan. I am your Nootropics information wizard. Thanks so much for listening. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. Check us on the web at livecortex.com, livecortex.com/blog, giant blog for nootropics information. Facebook at facebook.com/cortexstacks. My own personal page is facebook.com/Ryan Michael Ballow, just how it sounds, Ballow. And check it out. 6 products support this broadcast. Here they are. Elite level nootropic products. Number 1, the Cortex stack. Hey guys, look, we decided to extend the special an additional, I guess, like 24 hours on all of our stuff being 20% off. Right now, the Cortex stack, powerful nootropic stack, strong, synergistic stack. Turns on motivation, turns on speed of processing, turns on mental energy, turns on the drive to work. I mean, folks get a lot of focus out of Cortex. $27 right now. We extended the special essentially till tonight at midnight. So midnight Eastern Standard Time, everything goes back to regular price. So I want to give folks that didn't get a chance to see any of our emails or the videos that we posted say, look, the special's ending, get it done. We always get emails saying, dude, you ended it too soon. I didn't get a chance to buy some stuff. So livecortex.com, all of our stuff is 20% off. Cortex, get yourself some Cortex, get a bottle or 2 of Cortex, get some digital guides. If you haven't gotten the nootropic stack for the business professional, you don't even have to be a business person. 100 powerful nootropic stacks inside. All of our other digital guides are powerful. And if you're new to nootropics, get the Nootropic Starter Pack. That gets you a bottle of our flagship powerful commercial pre-made stack, Cortex, and Smarter, Better, Faster, which is a digital, downloadable nootropics guide that teaches you everything you need to know and gives you many stacks. Get all that stuff at livecortex.com. All right, so check it out. I was perusing the nootropics subreddit earlier. Apparently someone has a muscle car. And I came across like this thread where a guy was talking about how he took modafinil. Okay, modafinil, the anti-narcoleptic, orexin, peptide facilitating nootropic compound, extracellular dopamine, creating nootropic compound, and he took it for 4 years. He took it basically every day for 4 years. He started recognizing that he was having, basically he drew the distinction. I just want to get clear to the point. He drew the distinction in his post between modafinil and racetams, and that modafinil is essentially for wakefulness and alertness, and whereas racetams like ANIRACETAM and oxiracetam are specifically for improving functional areas of the brain. So working memory, potentially verbal fluency, capacity to work with numbers, whether working memory is involved or not, capacity to do certain complex tasks. Perhaps you'll probably score a point or 2 or maybe more. I mean, it's not unreasonable to assume that you could score 10 points better than a previous IQ test. That's where racetams come in. And so that's the point the guy was trying to make, which is the point I want to make that I agree with, is that modafinil is for wakefulness, and modafinil is for cognitive endurance. My best application for modafinil is like, I would like to sit down and work on something that I don't want to, after an hour or 2, just become restless and want to give up and just like go do something else. And that's easy to do for anybody. Even somebody that's been into nootropics and performance enhancement like me for years, that meditates and listens to binaural beats and eats right and tries to do everything right. Like sometimes I can still get restless and I still don't have the cognitive endurance to sit through something for many, many, many hours, 5-6 hours when you really got to get something done. Modafinil is a cure for that. I mean, for me, and I think for a lot of other folks, I use it 4 or 5 times a month in exactly those situations. Racetams, though, like if I wanted to work on something for a long period of time, I would not take racetams. You know what I mean? I would take modafinil. But conversely, if I wanted to improve my brain performance, just sharpness and performance, not alertness and wakefulness and capacity, but I wanted to actually perform better. I wanted to have more working memory, you know what I mean? I wanted to have better verbal recall, not just verbal fluency, just the ability to synthesize stuff, sentences and words, but recall, accessing your vocabulary, right? Having a broader spectrum of your vernacular, and having a better functional brain. Then look, I would take ANIRACETAM. One of my favorite things to do is to people watch. I think, we all like to people watch, and there's this place that I go to watch folks, because I like to identify little things about what they're doing and wonder why they're doing it the way they're doing it, if their brains are functioning well or not. I look at older people. I see someone who's 89 years old walking around the store, sluggish and slow and confused, and I see another 89-year-old that walks as fast as I do, which is epically fast. not confused and everything's great. What's the difference between those two? I sit and think about that. And when I do, I'd rather take ANIRACETAM for that because my capacity to process the details is a lot better when taking Racetams. ANIRACETAM particularly, oxiracetam, absolutely, colaracetam certainly, and then not a Racetam, but a similar effect I get from triacetyluridine. Folks have been asking me about that lately. It doesn't get enough attention. 25 to 75 milligrams of triacetyluridine by itself is powerful for this kind of processing. But it also does a bunch of other cool stuff too, so it's interesting. So yeah, that's the critical distinction. If you want to be better in an area that's processing capacity wise, working memory wise, right? The ability to look at and to delineate, to discern, and to process information, Racetams are your best bet, right? Because of the way that they work on cholinergic and AMPA signaling. If you just want to speed everything up and you really want to feel awake and good, like you slept 1,000 hours, in a super temperature controlled environment with a quilt made by, Jesus himself, out over your bed with angels breathing over you, then modafinil is a good strategy for that. So I wanted to be clear on the distinction between the two. That Reddit post prompted this post because I think it's important. I think the guy's right. You have to sort of know everything we're about here is which nootropics work for which situations. So I hope that's been helpful. You got about 7 hours, guys, for the special ending on everything at the Cortex Labs website. 20% off. That's Cortex, our powerful pre-made stack. Look, if you want a strong stack that turns to focus on, I know a lot of you are been taking nootropics for a while. You're thinking oh, I'm above pre-made stacks. You're absolutely not. I've been in the game for 10 years. I'm not above pre-made stacks. Get a bottle of Cortex. You will love the fact that you got a bottle of Cortex, and you're going to email me and say, man, I love this stack. Everybody that buys the stack, thanks so much for supporting the broadcast, supporting our company. You guys know how powerful the Cortex stack is. Get a bottle right now, $27 until midnight EST tonight. And then all of our guides, same thing. Everything goes back to regular price tomorrow. Thanks for watching. What's up, everybody? Ryan Michael Ballo here. Hey, check it out. The special that we've been running where everything on the Cortex Labs website is 20% off is ending February 1st, okay? So for those of you that are not going to get a chance to get any of our stuff cheap, any of our elite level nootropic products cheap, do it today. Today's probably the best day to do it. So here's basically the deal. Right now, the Cortex nootropic stack is $27. Normally that's $34.99. It's going back up to $34.99 on February 1st. The Cortex stack is a powerful elite level nootropic stack. We try to really exceed expectations. We really built a stack that folks could take to improve verbal fluency, motivation, productive drive, working memory, focus capacity, cognitive endurance, social skills because of verbal fluency, and a whole bunch of other things. It is a very powerful, strong stack. You want to turn on mental energy, speed of processing, the drive to want to do work, the will to crush it. Get a bottle of the mighty Cortex stack right now, $27 for Cortex. Again, going back to $34.99 on February 1st. The focus and the brain capacity that you can get from Cortex is unlike any other nootropic stack out there. Get a bottle at livecortex.com. Again, $27, ending soon. The Beginner's Guide to ANIRACETAM, that is a killer. That's been a hit for us. Look, it's not just for beginners too. It's everything. We've got 25 powerful ANIRACETAM nootropic stacks in there. But I think the coolest thing about this digital downloadable guide is all the different kinds of stacks that are in there. We got stacks with colaracetam, alpha GPC, CDP choline, theacrine, oxiracetam, Noopept, all the other racetams, and we got centrophenoxine, ANIRACETAM, choline, vinpocetine stacks. We got some of the most powerful stacks you could ever see, you could ever get access to on a digital guide. It's downloadable for everything: iPad, iPhone, Mac, Kindle, whatever you got. The Beginner's Guide to ANIRACETAM is super cheap right now, somewhere around $15 or $16, because normally it's $20 and it's 20% off right now. Same for everything else. The nootropic stack for the business professional, that's this guide right here. This thing is extremely powerful. If you want the best bang for your buck, it's probably this. Right now, it's $22.40. This has 100 stacks in it. They're targeted toward business productivity. That's why I called the nootropic stacks for the business professional. But anybody could benefit from this guide. We've got stacks from modafinil, with uridine, with oxiracetam, with phenylpiracetam, with Alcar, with theacrine, with ANIRACETAM, but all of those stacks stack with, and in those stacks you got different synergizing accompanying nootropics like colaracetam, Noopept, faciracetam, theanine, caffeine, vinpocetine, triacetyluridine, GPC, CDP, and everything else you can think of. The Beginner's Guide
or correction, the nootropic stack for the business professional, absolutely one of the highest hitters. I mean, it's one of the most, literally looking at our sales metrics, it's one of the digital guides that we sell the most. Folks love it. And the feedback that we get from this thing is insane, especially if, in the realm of business, the business people that buy it. The Nootropic Starter Pack, that is $35 right now. Typically, it's $43. This is the best product. This is our best product, period. It gives you a bottle of Cortex and Smarter, Better, Faster. Smarter, Better, Faster is our digital guide that teaches you everything you need to know about nootropics, goes through many powerful stacks, instructs you on how to use nootropics, how to cycle nootropics, what to take when you're cycling off of certain nootropics. Gives you ANIRACETAM microdosing protocols. Gives you Modafinil, caffeine, theanine, 5-HTP protocols. Gives you a whole list of tranquility nootropics, how to take them to achieve the best calming states with nootropics. Man, everything you can think of. The TAU Limitless stack is in there. That is an exceptionally strong Limitless-like stack. I mean, no hype BS. That's a Limitless-like stack. It's in Smarter, Better, Faster. Get that, which gets you a bottle of Cortex and the Smarter, Better, Faster digital guide at livecortex.com. That's 20% off. And again, I can't emphasize enough the power of the Cortex nootropic stack. I mean, if you want full brain energy, full motivation, full focus, right, to feel what it feels like to actually fire on all cylinders, get a bottle of the mighty Cortex nootropic stack right now. $27 for what's being called the only pre-made stack that works. I mean, this stuff is strong. Get all that stuff at livecortex.com. But Ken, this special is ending February 1st. So add some cool stuff to your cart. Check out. Get the discounts. You don't even have to apply a coupon code. Everything's already applied, and rock on. Get it while it's hot because this is ending February 1st. All right, you got a couple days. Just do it now. Thanks for listening.